Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our HR Pathways podcast, where we will dive into the success journey of the HR leaders and expert. So, today we are very excited to have Swati Singh as our guest. Swati has over a decade long experience as an HR professional, and today we are going to know more about her journey. So, thank you for joining us, Swati.
Uh, Thank you for inviting me on the podcast.
Swati, since we're delving into your journey, we wanted to start from the very foundation of your journey. So we know you did your bachelor's in chemistry and then your post graduation in HR. So what made you pursue HR as your after your bachelor?
See, basically, what I felt after doing my bachelor's, I'm very interactive. I love interacting with people. So I should find a platform wherein I get the opportunity to interact with more folks. So when I
Okay.
was doing for my, you can say research for my higher studies, I found either marketing or HR will give me an opportunity to connect with folks. So
Okay.
then I did my dual degree in MBA, which was into marketing and HR. My inclination was more towards HR. So I moved ahead, but most of my mentors they told me ki you are suitable only for sales. Your sales background will be very good, but then it doesn't motivates you, right?
Mm.
Sometimes doesn't motivates you. So while HR I was pursuing, it motivated me a lot. Ki okay, yeah, how we can make a difference in candidate's life,
Like,
because
yeah.
it's like from interaction till you place the candidate, and it's journey with the company, right?
Yeah.
So together both the candidates and company grows. So
Understand.
this was the basic how I got my degree in HR.
Even I did my MBA in marketing. So yeah, I can understand. And there were people who were also like doing marketing as well as HR. So then they were like, yeah, the professors used to say that you need to do this because they understood as a student that in which path we will be suitable more. So that is the reason understood. Okay. So what was your first job and any learning from the initial years of your professional journey that has stayed with you till now?
Yes, so as I was mentioning, my first job was an HR manager, and it was a small company called India Consulting Group. So I was taking care of the employees as well as hiring for small companies. So their requirements were not much, right? But you can say the interaction with the client, or you
Yeah.
can say after sales service, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was very good. So we used
Okay.
to have regular feedbacks of the candidates, how they are performing. So this gave me learning ki
Yeah.
okay, this HR doesn't stop only after placing a candidate,
Mm.
right? It's the
Yeah.
after journey also, wherein you
Yeah.
need to be in touch with the candidates. I think after a couple of years, that candidate is again your prospect to place in some other company.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the interaction should be going on.
Understood. Okay. And like, so any advice that you like to give to your younger self now that you have so much of experience in this space?
Yes, I have become very calm. Initially, I used to get irritated with the small obstacles, you can say. I used to feel, okay, fine, if this is not working, I should not work on this requirement, but it's not like that. You should always sit, relax, take a pause, and restart.
Understood. So, we
Yes.
know that you are currently a full-time HR consultant. What was your
Yes.
motivation behind shifting to being a consultant rather than working in an organization?
I'll tell you, see, my past two experience were with the startups. Okay.
Okay.
So I have had lot of learnings. So I not only work as a full-time consultant, I have my own company. So now I have
Okay.
started my own company called Impulse HR. So
Okay.
wherein in the last two startup, it was like the initial stage, no, the startup struggles a lot with company policies.
Yeah.
So policies, when you talk about, it's like normal, simple, basic policies, leave policies, attendance policy, reimbursement policies, or employee handbook. Okay, so they don't know which platform to reach out
Yeah.
to have the employee handbook ready, or to have an appointment letter ready, offer letter format. So this was a struggle what I have also faced in the last two companies. So
Okay.
then I thought, why not coming up with such a solution for the startup wherein they can find it at a single place. So their all
Understood.
requirement should be fulfilled at a single place. So
Okay.
I do HR consulting in terms of policies, procedures, payroll, and employee handbook and everything.
So I'm sure since you worked with startups, as you mentioned, last two companies were startups. So that also give you a lot of learnings and how to do things. Since
Yes,
exactly, so that is the reason also you came up with this. This idea came in your mind since they were also struggling, and you being an HR
true,
also learning a lot from there. So I
true,
think that the opportunity that you got uh, of working with startup helped you to make this decision. Exactly,
correct,
right? Yeah. So,
true.
what is your most favorite and least favorite part of being a consultant?
Favorite one I can say is you get to learn a lot about different startup. See,
Okay.
I am a service provider, right? So my service is not specific to any industry.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's an HR service, right? All the
Yeah.
basic industries, either be telecom or IT or hospitality, they all require. So you will
Yeah.
get lot of things to learn. Okay, and you can say not very liking part or something like that. I don't feel it's anything there because people think HR is a small part, but it plays a huge impact on the company from a recruitment till the exit formality. One bad hire can screw the company.
Mm. Yeah.
So before hiring anyone, you should be very careful. You should have a good HR who can take care of not only the technical part, people can take care, right? The team is there to take care, but
Hmm.
cultural aspects, or you can say the behavioral aspects, how they will react if a difficult problem is thrown to them, right? These things an HR can only make out.
Yeah.
So you should have a proper process in place when you hire a candidate.
Share a few experiences or learnings from your journey which has stuck with you and you still implement them from time to time.
See, I'll tell you the most important thing what I learned, okay, in my journey is that your employee is not just a person, it's an asset to the company. Okay, so you should always take care of the employees. Okay, and it in not only I have taken my 80% of the journey, if you see it's into recruitment and 20% into HR, right? So I always advise my you can say clients or the companies whom I have worked on is replacement is always costlier than retention.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. So you should always take care of your employees. Sometimes what happens when they are not happy with the work environment, it's not always money. Okay. It's the other aspects also
Hmm.
you should take care of your employees.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. Okay.
employee well-being, employee, how employees can be part of your organization's journey. That should matter most for a company.
Okay. Okay. I absolutely agree on this point. So coming
See,
to the next.
most of the, sorry to interrupt,
No,
most
no, no
of the
problem.
employees who leaves the company, it's not only always salary, it's the
Exactly.
dissatisfaction what they have got in their job, right? Which has not been taken care of.
So their HR
That
plays a
was
very crucial role. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. And this has been a lot learning in my, you can say, 10 years journey that
Oh,
you should, yes, you should always take care of the employees and employees well-being, how they can be benefit from your organization's journey. Just make them as a part of your family. That's it.
family. Exactly. So with the next question is any learning from your entire career that you think we and our audiences can implement in their life to have a successful career in an HR?
Yes. I'll first of all, I'll think people think recruitment is not good in the HR or it's not a field which people can take ahead. But to become a good HR, you should know the basics of the requirements what you are hiring for.
Huh.
If an employee comes to you, he sits with you. If you don't know what tech stack are you working, how you will cater his problem, how you will come to know which project he is facing an issue, right?
Exactly.
So the base is recruitment for any HR fundamentals, or if you go to a top level of the HR also, you should at least know the basics of recruitment
Oh,
to know in depth about the employee. right? The employees projects which they are working, which team they are working into. If you are into e-commerce background, there are multiple teams, right? It's customer facing team, it's, you can say, people who are into vendor management, order management, right? How you will come to know when you have not worked on those requirements, right?
Exactly. So basically, what you're saying is, since recruitment is a foundation, everybody should be aware
Yes,
of that and should not ignore that. That is what you're saying.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, understood. So, finally, before we come to an end, what do you like to do when you are not working? Like any hobbies or any passion that you enjoy in your free time?
Yes, I love traveling. I have traveled a lot. So,
Wow.
uh, yes. So you should always take a break from your regular work. It will not only help you to find yourself, it will give you energies and you will come back with 100% of your energy and
So,
you will do the
any
same work.
any favorite your traveling destination that you would like to share with us so far?
Yes, sure. Yes, yes. See, I have been to so many places. I have been to hills, I have been to beaches, okay. But I love being going near Murdeshwar, or you can say Mangalore. Okay, those
Okay.
beaches are very peaceful. The drive is very beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you are near south and you have couple of days holidays, you should definitely visit Murdeshwar and Mangalore.
Okay, I have never been to that place. Actually, I'm a mountain person. As you mentioned, Mangalore
See,
is very beautiful.
yes, and no, beaches gives you a good message also. See, it's like the waves, correct? So they
Yeah.
come and go back. It's a regular task what ocean is doing, but still it's not tired, right?
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
feel very relaxed when I go to beach.
yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful this thing actually that you said. I never thought about that. So, thank you, Swati. With this, we come to an end of today's podcast session, and thank you for sharing your experiences with us. Your journey is very like inspiring and insightful, and it was really fun talking to you. Um,
Thank you, thank you. It was a great opportunity. It was a very good conversation.
actually, even I feel the same.